the country, and this is a direct message directly to the government of this country and the citizens at large. We all know very well there were 22 political parties composed themselves together to refer to them as a UP Alliance. So today the chairman of the Liberal First Movement, who is PRO for the UP Alliance, will be speaking to the nation. And we are calling on all progressive forces and intellectual, the student community, the civil society, the churches, the elders, and the traditional council to pay attention to the chairman's statement. And we know very well that the chairman's statement will become the policy. So in our midst, we have Chairman Gibson. Chairman Gibson is from the Movement for One Liberia. We have Aaron, who is from the LPP. And you have me, my name is Chobon Josh Chobon. I'm the National Youth Chair of the African Liberation League and the chairperson of the UP Youth Alliance. So today, we will stop at this point and turn the floor over to Aaron before we dive directly into the press statement. Thank you very much.
All right, so I'd like to say thank you to Chobon Josh for the preliminary introduction. So we now dive into the high table introduction, where we'll be calling to you the PRO and the other high table guests here. So we'd like to say a pleasant welcome, members of the press. Today is March 24th, 2025. And we have gathered today, like my colleague said, to give a message to the government of the Republic of Liberia and to the citizens at large. So with much ado, I'm honored to introduce to you this high table from my far right, commencing with Chobon Josh, the UP Alliance Youth of Political Parties Chair. And on my far right, I would like to introduce to you on this high table, Chairman on Rule, Order and Administration, Mr. Ellis T. Gibson, Chairman, the Movement for One Liberia, MOL. And the PRO will be the last. I am Aaron G. Nelson, Assistant Secretary for Press and Propaganda, the Liberian People's Party, LPP. And the last but not the least, we're going to read out our official press statement today. Is none other but the powerful, the ever-potent Lai Topa Jr., who is the chair for the Liberal First Movement and acting PRO of the Unity Party Revolutionary Alliance. So ladies and gentlemen, we now turn the floor over as the PRO will be reading to you, like I said earlier, officially, this unique press statement that will go worldwide. Thanks a million. Mr. Chairman, you are welcome.
All right, so good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are watching. Today is a very important day for the office of the acting PRO of the ruling Unity Party Alliance leadership. Today, the team has gathered with a lucrative press statement, March 24th, 2025, issued by the Unity Party Alliance. Moreover, Liberia, the Unity Party Alliance rises today in the spirit of justice and radical transformation to address the recent actions of a certain group of motorcyclists falsely claiming legitimacy under the so-called Supreme Motorcycle Union of Liberia. We understand the deep social and economic struggle our people face, and we reaffirm our unshakable commitment to dismantling the culture of oppression that keep our community in cycle of poverty and instabilities. However, We reject any actions that undermine the collective revolutionary movement for true liberations. The reckless behavior exhibited by these individuals do not reflect the spirit of the people's struggle for justice and equality. We acknowledge the role of motorcyclists in the vibrance of our society, but we denounce any action that threatens the democratic revolution we are building. These disruptions obstruct the people's government from executing its transformative agenda and delay the road to true liberations. At this critical movement in our people's history, we must ensure that every action aligned with the principle of justice, solidarity, and revolutionary progress. The self-serving agenda of few must never overshadow the collective aspirations of the oppressed majority. Our most sincere requests or demands to safeguard the people movement and ensure the just advancement of our society. We call for the immediate implementations of the following issues. 1. Strengthen the National Federation of Motorcycle and Transcycle Association of Liberia, NAFONTA, created on March 17, 2022, a 13th commemorative stakeholder unions of Liberia. This body must be fortified as the legitimate and democratic representative of all cyclists. It must secure as a platform for professional dialogue and be recognized as an organization to empower our people through capacity building, transportation enhancements, and conduct welfare. 2. An immediate passage of the One Union System bill. This bill is critical for unifying all cyclists under a single democratic framework. We demand that the 55 House of Legislature prioritize this as an urgent matter of the people's interests. 3. Democratic reform of the 1972 Vehicle and Traffic Law of Liberia. The Ministry of Transport must endorse and push forward the first draft of the revised and amended legislation of 2022. This law must reflect the realities of the working masses and ensure that all policies serve the interests of the people and not the privileged few individuals of government. The Unity Party Alliance stands in full support of the Ministry of Transport statement rejecting the illegitimate claim made by the so-called Supreme Motorcyclists, Transport Unions, and its imposed president, Mr. Chokon Caradino Gray, alias Yellow Machine. Call to action for the people government. We demand that the Ministry of Transport timely prioritize the creation of sustainable management and economic opportunity for cyclists. A national database and GPS tracking system must be implemented to register, monitor, and empower all riders, ensuring their protection and inclusion in the bottom economic framework and considering riders as taxpayers and continue to consider them as peaceful citizens. Furthermore, in the name of public safety and worker security, we demand that all riders be provided with customized helmets and reflector jackets, ensuring both their protection and their rightful recognition as essential contribution to our society. Condemnations and counter revolutionary disruptions. We stand firm in condemning the illegal protest action by the individuals who have no legitimate authority to act in the name of people. The struggle for justice cannot be hijacked by revolutionary forces seeking to destabilize the movement of the people and risking the life of others. We recommend the Ministry of Justice on Minister Councilor and the Liberia National Joint Security on Inspector General of Police, Mr. Gregory Coleman, for their steadfast commitment to enforcing the revolutionary rules of law as part of President Joseph Nima Boaka's arrest agenda. An agenda that seeks to eradicate corruption and hold all public officials accountable to the people. Crack down on corruption and betrayal of the people's trust. The Unity Party Alliance stands firmly against zero tolerance, stand against corruption. The wave of suspensions and allegations of misconduct against high-ranking officials, government officials, is a clear symptom of deep-seated root within the system. We call upon the Liberia Anti-Corruption LACC to boldly, impartially, and aggressively intervene or investigate and prosecute all corrupt officials without fear or favor. The LACC must raise beyond political manipulation and act as an independent institution of integrity. We challenge the leadership to prove itself as a force for the people rather than a tool for the elite. The UP Alliance supports President Joseph Nyeama Boakai for reaffirming his administration commitment to prosecuting individuals implicated in audit report conducted by the General Auditing Commission (GAC) and investigation by the Liberia Anti-Corruption LACC. The UP Alliance views this action not as a threat, but as a necessary deterrent for any political servant entrusted with the responsibilities to serve the integrity and dignity. UP Alliance also wants to commend the direct actions. Let it be known, corruption is counter-revolutionary, and those who betray the people's trust might be held to account before the full force of the people's justice. Final call for reform and accountability. The time for complacency is over. We demand that all government officials serve with unwavering integrity for history will judge their actions. The people will no longer tolerate deception, grief, or betrayals. Likewise, we call upon the Inspector General, Colonel Gregory O. W. Coleman of the Liberia National Police to execute decisive and preventive driving measures to guarantee public safety and uphold the dignity of the people's struggle. We also encourage the national security of Liberia to protect the recent restrictions on cycling as part of lawful enforcement, and similarly ban drivers whose vehicles are not roadworthy as part of promoting safe driving for Vision 2030. Whereas we seek the secure release of impounded motorcycles or cyclists from every impoundment site of the Liberia National Police without fine and circulate as urged to comply with demonstration for moving forward. The UP Alliance endorsed the firm stance on transparency and accountability in support of government crackdown on non-compliance of the 400 government officials of the country anti-corruption asset declaration law. Therefore, we appreciate Director General Honorable Josiah F. Joka Jr. of the Civil Service Agency CSA for blocking salaries of those officials for February 2025, which has led the cost of saving approximately of $104,000 United States dollars. Lastly, the UP Alliance wishes to draw the attention of National Election Commission (NEC) and the government of Liberia to a renovation process of a historic building adjacent to the National Election Commission headquarters at Nash Street Single. The UP Alliance sees this renovation process as a threat and a manner to establish an inner circle to our unwavering peace and stability. We therefore call on the National Election Commission to swiftly take action in ensuring fairness for future embarrassment and harassment. Therefore, we call on all accredited political parties in Liberia to join the progressive in protecting the first democratic horse of the Republic of Liberia. Forward ever, backward never. Together, we must raise one as one people, one movement, and one revolutionary force to secure a future of truth, equality, justice, and liberation for Mama Liberia and all of its children. Long live the 22 political parties of the UP Unity Party Revolutionary Alliance. Long live the People President, His Excellency President Joseph Nyeama Boakai. Long live the Liberian Revolution. Thank you.
All right, so we like to say thanks a million to the PRO of the Unity Party Alliance of the 22 political parties for reading this unique official press statement. So again, we say thank you, and we will take 4 questions from the journalists. 4 questions, if you have. 4 questions.
Yes. So my name is Afro Collier. I report for Spoon FM. You talked about a bill for one union system. Are you currently working with lawmakers pushing your agenda, or how far we are? It is just you calling on lawmakers and sitting and doing nothing. How far we are with this call?
So I will say to you that we are working beyond. We are working silently. We are also working with the actors, all of those from the sector, in collaboration with Transport Ministry. Our press release has been forwarded to a few members of the Ministry of Transport. We also forwarded our communication as well. So we're attached to this press document. We are sending a formal communication to stakeholder key actors in the office of the speaker as well, requesting for audience where we are going to speak on the issue, including this press release. So we are doing our underground work, and we can rest assured that indeed we believe that this is the test of the Liberian people, and this is what we are going to focus on.
My name is Benjamin Keba, and I report for Cool FM and Cool TV.
Right.
My concern have to do with your call for the support of the National Federation of Motorcycle and Tricycle Union of Liberia. The Federation President John Kenyon supported the Unity Party during the 2023 national election. Don't you think that it is a way of giving back to Kenyon by calling for support of NAFONTU?
So let me correct you in a manner by saying that John Kenyon is not the president of NAFONTAC. John Kenyon is from a different angle, who is trying to obstruct a lot of process with the information we have in our hands. John Kenyon wasn't part of the 13 unions that came together to be a one union system. We monitor the process. We have done a lot of background investigation as well. He was one of those who refused to relinquish power during his term. So at the time he was contacted to be part of that process, bringing his union in collaboration and having a one union system, he defaulted. With proof and evidence we have in our possession, John Kenyon is not the president of NAFONTAC. John Kenyon is obstructing the legal process. John Kenyon don't want us to have a unique opportunity for the Liberian people, but he's chasing his selfish desire. John Kenyon knows me in person, and we are fearless in things that we want to do for the Liberian people. So it's nothing that we want to be biased. We are speaking our mind with a fear of favor. And we want the Liberian people to have a betterment. That is our focus. So NAFONTAC is impressed on our decision making, and we speak to you that we're going to continue to work with this one union system, because these are the issues that we are faced with. Everyone wants to own a union. If a breakaway have given us over 13 unions in Liberia. A little country of Liberia should have 13 unions. No, we can have just one union and create a lot of opportunities that many Liberians can have the welfare. We can have a unique system that people can feel okay to use a back and ride, because it's very necessary to our society that we live nowadays. So I don't see it as a obstruction to him. And we are waiting to see how best he's going to speak to this issue. He should be trying to see how he supports this one union system, and it will be necessary for the interest of the Liberian people. After if he supported the Unity Party government to come to power, it is now time that he come over and work with the office of the UP Alliance to support the one union system, and I think legacy will show for him.
One question: what will the UP Alliance do if the Supreme Motorcyclists stage protests for the upliftment of ban on motorcyclists? So as far as we're concerned to you, we tell you that the law is the law. As we already know that the law enforcers are also working. That's why we call upon the Colonel to come on the IG, the able IG that we do believe in, Colonel Gregory Coleman. We are asking him to enforce. We call on national security, even the Justice Minister, to enforce this ban. And we came to elaborate and say that it shouldn't just be a ban for motorcycle, but it should also go for vehicles that are not roadworthy. Because if you are a vehicle that is not roadworthy, it should not go to the capital city as well. So if you are stopping motorbike for not going to the capital city, then we're also asking the police now to now look at vehicles that are not roadworthy to not enter our capital city as well. That will be a collective part of enforcement. Just a follow-up, what next from UP Alliance if the government cannot enforce vehicles that are not roadworthy to fly in the capital? As far as I'm concerned, with the power invested in us and the recognition that we serve, we believe that the government will listen to us. The UPA Alliance is composed of 22 political parties and accredited political party that endorsed the Unity Party to defeat the massive coalition of democratic change. And we are fearless. We believe that our voices will be heard after this, and we will have some interaction, and we will speak to the Liberian people, and we'll continue to speak in lines with what we think we are speaking here with our fear.
You are calling for a one union system. What has been Unity Party Alliance intervention with both the Supreme and the National Motorcyclists?
So officially, I'm going to expose some conversation of our team have been working behind the scene. For the usual state of this incident, I spoke personally to Chokon Gray.
Okay.
I invited Chokon Gray to have a meeting with the UP Alliance. I also supported Chokon Gray. He asked me for contact number of individual. I sent it to him. I never had any doubt in him. I knew his intent, but I released those contact numbers to him. I asked him to come over so we can have a conversation. My interest was not for what he was seeking, because we are looking for a better Liberia. Chokon, I know you down the line. We have worked together for years, and you do know me, Chokon. It is now time that we focus on the Liberian people and drop our too many political spirit that we are carrying along. You know, some of these things is not okay. We saw him using people from other political perspective, bringing them over into a protest. They are not backgrounders, they are not this, but he brought them into a different dimension. And we saw all of these, but because we wanted to keep the friendship, we decided to take it in a personal amount of dying phone call. So I called Chokon to talk to him. Chokon did for me. I think over 3 occasions, anytime you hear motorcycle issue, I get involved, and we have had several meetings that we wanted to have them not taking the street, and they choose to take the street, and we allowed them to take the street. So now we are sending it to them. The UP Alliance consists of a huge number of people, even more than the cyclists. The UP Alliance leadership has motorcyclists in every institution, political institution. So we support a unique system for motorcycling. We are not against them. We want to protect them, but we want everyone to understand that a one union system will be the better system that we can introduce to Liberia.
Will you counter-react our protests?
Counter-react is relative in a sense. Yes, we can counter-react. We can come back here. We can release a personal statement. We can also encourage the police to put an arrest notice for them, because they are destabilizing our peace. They are causing problems out there, and we can ask the police that they should be wanted and arrested for prosecution.
Are you better with Chokon?
Come again?
Are you better with Chokon?
Not fully better with Chokon, but I'm better with the approach or his approaches.
Thank you so much.
Just thank you to him. Chairman Gibson, I'm movement for One Nigeria, MOL Political Party, and Zana T. Gibson. And government is government all around the world. And Monrovia is the capital of the Republic of Liberia. So we want to see Liberia a better place for all Liberia. We must look at Monrovia as the window glass of Liberia. So the idea of this government, under the capable leadership of His Excellency President Waka, is to see a green and clean Monrovia and across Liberia. So with the idea of divide, we are not here to divide the motorcycle. We want one union. Motorcyclists are our brothers, our uncles and family members that are looking for their daily bread. And government is there to provide safety and opportunity for its citizens. So what we are saying, if you want to come and protest, the protest should be lawful protest. Because the government will use the law. This is a government. The government regulates all policies in the country that the citizens will benefit. So the cyclists coming together to have a one union is important. That they will be able to pay tax, and in return of that tax, they will have tax return. If they pay benefit, that can better their life. Then in other countries around Africa, you won't find motorcycling taking the main principal street of the city. So they have some logos soon of motorcycling. And what he said about these cars that are not roadworthy, all the regulations are in our recommendation to the Ministry of Transport. So what we are saying as an alliance, we support this government in the interest of the people and nothing but the people. And motorcyclists are citizens of Liberia. No one Liberian is better than this of a friend. That's why we say we supported the GNB ticket because of GNB and own ticket because of integrity. So we fight against bad governance and corruption. Even if people who we put into office are corrupt, we will fight against them. They are removable. We will petition their removal. So we are here to support our brothers who we call the motorcyclists, because we know the government is struggling to provide opportunity for these people. So in as such, as they providing their own means to survive, they also have to do the right thing. This is our concern.
Thank you so much.